Hey, shalom everyone, this is Kris Shoemaker, also known as Yehudah ben Shomeyr, and welcome to the Daily Drash. Today's Daily Drash is taken from Proverbs chapter 29, and I'm going to be reading verse 18 in the World English Bible. It says, "Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but one who keeps the law is blessed." My mind immediately goes to the episode of the golden calf. When Moses was on Mount Sinai, receiving revelation, receiving the law of God, so we can connect the word revelation to the word law, because people wouldn't fully know God's expectations, his demands, his instructions, his commands, without a divine revelation from himself. So it says, where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint. So Moses was up there for 40 days and 40 nights, and they're like, wow, what's happened to him? We don't know if he's dead or alive. We don't know if he's coming down. So there was no revelation. There was no divine voice. So what did they do? They made up their own divine voice. In other words, this is what philosophy calls existentialism. So they created their own revelation that suited them, that made them feel good, that tickled and titillated and pleased the flesh. It really didn't concern the spirit. The worship of the golden calf was just a ruse, a smokescreen, in order for them to fulfill their lust and desires. Because when Moses came down, the scripture says that basically he's seen an orgy going on, and that's the way a lot of the pagans worship their god was by performing sex acts with each other, and they claimed that this was in divine worship of their deity. So where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint. All will, all inhibition is gone. And, the rule of the day is, if it feels good, do it. Or even what the Satanic Bible says, do what thou wilt is the whole of the law. That's what Anton LaVey said. So where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint. But one who keeps the law, one who keeps the Torah, is blessed. So the Torah is God's divine word. The law is God's divine revelation, and it gives us boundaries. It gives us safety. It hems us in with protection. It doesn't hem us in bondage. It doesn't hem us in as a prisoner. It doesn't hem us in so as to rain upon our parade. It protects us. It's guardrails. It's fences, it's borders. So where there is no revelation, where there is no divine law, the people cast off restraint. But one who keeps the Torah, one who keeps the revelation of God, the divine law, is blessed. All you have to do is go to Deuteronomy chapters 27 and 28, and it talks about the blessings in keeping God's commandments and keeping God's law and divine revelation, and the curses that will come upon you for breaking or disobeying God's revelation, God's law, God's Torah and his instructions. So just remember this: we can't existentially create our own happiness, or create our own fulfillment, or create our own meaning in life, because we have no divine revelation. We have no divine guidance. We just have our fallen flesh to please, and the demands of our fallen flesh to guide us into creating our own reality and our own happiness and our own fulfillment. So we were created by God. We were created, after the fall. There was this natural void that was created, this God-shaped hole, if you will, and only God could fill that. Only he can truly give us meaning and purpose and happiness and guidance. And so that's where the divine revelation comes in. That's where his word comes in. Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but one who keeps the law is blessed. Thanks so much for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom and Shavua Tov.
Abraham'sDescendants.com, getting back to the first century in a 21st century way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like button as well as the subscribe button if you haven't done so already.
Thanks for watching. Stay connected by subscribing to our other social media accounts and visiting our website,